warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatini binti Muhammad Zadi and ada two group members, Nur Aina binti Monadi and Nur Aina Nadira binti Ahmad. Today we are going to tell you about halal. Okay, first of all, introduction to halal. Okay, halal means permissible. The Halal Food Authority rules for halal are based on Islamic Sharia. And halal food are those that are 1. Free from any component that Muslims are prohibited from consuming according to Islamic law, and 2. Processed, made, produced, manufactured or stored using utensils, equipment or machinery that have been cleansed according to Islamic law. Okay, next, rules with regards to Islamic slaughter. 1. The slaughter must be a saint adult Muslim. 2. The slaughterer must say the name of God before making the cut. 3. The name of God is said in order to emphasize the sanctity of life and the animal being killed for food with God's consent. Next, the animal must be killed by cutting the throat with one continuous motion of a sharp knife. Next, the cut must sever at least 3 of the trachea, esophagus, and the 2 blood vessels on either side of the throat. And next, the spinal cord must not be cut. Animal must be well treated before being killed. Animal must not see other animals being killed. The knife must not be sharpened in the animal's presence. The knife blade must be free of blemish that might tear the wound. The animal must not be in uncomfortable position. And last, the animal must be allowed to bleed out and be completely dead before further processing. And next, halal ingredients. Halal ingredients can be divided by 6. First, only Allah the Supreme Lawgiver can ordain what is halal and what is haram. Halal food means food fit for human consumption and permitted by laws of Islam or permissible and lawful. Halal ingredients must not be najis. The food or its ingredients do not contain any parts or products of animals that are non-halal or products of animals which are not slaughtered according to laws of Islam. Halal ingredients must safe and not harmful. And last, halal ingredients are neither prepared, processed or manufactured using najis equipment nor remain in contact with najis items. Source of halal ingredients have 3. First, vegetable ingredients, all halal except intoxicating. Second, animal-derived ingredients. 1. Animal must be of the halal species. 2. Halal animals slaughtered by same Muslim. 3. Ensure complete removal of blood from carcass. Last, human handling to be practiced. And number 3 is synthetic ingredients is all halal. Next, food ingredient sources. Food ingredient sources can be divided by 4. 1. Animals, which is milk, eggs, meat, seafood. Plants, which is fruits, vegetables and spices. 3. Synthetic, which is flavors, colors and additive. And last, fermented, which is organic acids, culture and enzymes.
Is Nur Aina Nadira binti Ahmad. I'm going to present about food processing. Okay. Food processing is a set of methods and techniques used to transform raw ingredients into foods or transform food into others for consumption by humans or animals. Okay, this is food processing aims such as have a safe and sure food products, isolate specific compounds and exploit the biological and potential of constituents, development of the traditional and innovative food products to improve our maintain nutritional values, keep quality and typically of food products, increase the storage life of food products and improve the control the functionality of food constituents. Next, requirements for halal food processing. Okay, the requirement for halal food processing such as ingredient must be from halal sources, Processing must be checked according to Islamic rules and regulation. Final composition must be checked if there is involved of any alcoholic. Ingredients must not exceed than the permissible limits. Packaging materials should not contain any haram ingredients. Cross-contamination must be avoided. All equipments must be avoided. Equipment must be washed with a permissible detergent. Okay, haram ingredient. Haram ingredient is a food or drinks strictly prohibited by Quran and Sunnah. Haram food such as containing pork, alcohol, blood, dead animals, and animals slaughtered without Allah's name. Okay. Processing eggs and hidden ingredients. Okay, processing eggs is substances that approved by both the Food and Drugs Administration (FDA) and the U.S. Department of Agriculture (USDA). The substances will be removed before the finishing process. Okay, this is a function of processing eggs. Number one is for serve to enhance food safety by reducing potential contamination food during processing, like antimicrobials. Second, facilitating easier removal of impurities. Third is the processing of the food products as a flow agent. Next, prevent the food products from crystallizing the processing condition. Next, processing eggs serve a pH control agent, a catalyst, or a clarifying agent. Okay, next is the hidden of processing aids. Okay, is a release agent, anti-foaming agent, filtering and clarifying agent, bleaching compounds, flavor enhancers, packaging materials, and also greases and lubricants. Okay, processing aids needs to be halal certificate and halal label. The example of hidden processing aids is acelanous, transglutamides, hemicellulase, maltogenic amylase, L-cysteine, and phospholipase A2. Okay, next, Aina Muladi will continue the questionable or must-book ingredients.
Now, my name is Nur Aina binti Munadi. Now I'm going to present about questionable or must-book ingredient. Okay, first, the definition of mashbouh. Mashbouh is came from Arabic word, and it is food designated in Islam. It literally means doubtful or suspect. Mashbouh food is where the halal status of the food is unclear. Muslims are required to avoid from the doubtful things like, especially like food and beverages. And we as Muslims, we must confirm the source of an ingredient before consuming it. Okay, next, the example of mashbouh ingredient or questionable ingredient is first gelatin, which is usually used in making jelly. Next, rennet, which is used in making cheese, glycerol and glyceride. Fat, for example, like shortening, lard or butter. And lastly, emulsifier. Okay, next we move on to food ingredients code or E code. Okay, the definition of E code is it is a reference number used in European Union to facilitate identification of food additive. It's formulated by the European Economic Community (EEC) and are universally adopted by the food industry worldwide. Also, the E stand for Europe or European Union. Next, okay, this is the E code and the category. The 100 to 199 is food coloring. 200 to 299 is preservative. 300 to 399 is antioxidant, phosphate, and complexing agent. 400 to 499 is thickener, gel agent, phosphate, humectants, and emulsifier. 500 to 599 is salt and related compound. 600 to 699 is flavor enhancer. 700 to 899 is used for food additive, which is used for feed additive. 900 to 999 is surface coating agent, gases and sweetener. 1000 to 1399 is molasses additive, and lastly 1400 to 1499 is starch derivative. Okay, now additive E code. Additive that come from animal origin, which is confirmed haram, is first F1 to O, which is concealer, is a red color obtained from female insect. Second is F441, which is gelatin drift from the body and or hide of cattle and or pig. Next is E542, which is edible bone phosphate that extract from animal bones, and lastly E904, which is shellac resin from the leg insect. Next is the main additive that you guys need to beware is E422, which is glycerol, glycerin, which is haram if obtained from pork or non-halal meat sources. Next is from E470 to E483, which is emulsifier, haram if it obtained from pork or non-halal sources. And next is E452, which is edible bone phosphate, which is haram if obtained from pork or non-halal meat sources. Okay, next I'm going to talk about food emulsifier and intensity issue. Okay, first, emulsifier is a food additive that facilitates normally immiscible liquids such as oil and water from stable emulsion. The function of emulsifier is first, improve the surface tension between various components of the emulsion system. Second, to make it a uniform dispersion. 3, to prolong the storage period of food. And 4, to improve taste and appearance in food. Okay, emulsifier used in first fat-based product like salad dressing, low-fat formulation product like frozen dessert. It's also used in bakery, in bread and bakery product, and also lastly, convenience snack and microwavable food product. Okay, this is the issue about E code. First, Food labeling and E-code issue. E-code is various food additives used by the food industry do not clearly state whether they are derived from animal or plant resources. According to reports, some of the commercially available MAG and DAG could have been derived from hydrogenated lard, which is prohibitive item under halal and kosher food regulation. Next is halal issue connected to emulsifier, which is halal's status of IS 471. Emulsifier become more questionable if the source of origin of MAG and DAG is not declared. Many recent issues connected with the use of E471 emulsifier in certain food products such as coffee and mayonnaise. Some speculation of E471 is in some commercial brand of chocolate could have been of MAG and DAG of animal origin. Okay, the last issue is toward halal authentication and emulsifier. It is necessary to have database on the characteristic properties of mono and glyceride derived from different plant animal based on fatty material. There are two methods. First, chemical glycerolysis method, which is for mono and glycerol emulsifier of both plant and animal. Second method is analytical technique, which is to which is used in categorization purpose. There are two-dimensional gas, chromatography hypernated with time of flight mass spectrometry. Next is differential scan calorimetry or DSC, and lastly liquid chromatography hypernated with mass spectrometry, which is LCMS. Okay, that's all from us, and thank you.